Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chaparral High School. We're in Temecula, California. Brought to you by George Langevin Productions for Npsl Soccer. Today, Temecula FC will be hosting Orange County Football Club, and here I am with Daniel Yo. And Daniel, first off, excellent start with a 5-0 victory over Oxnard last week. What did you like so much about that win last week? What were the positives in that game for you and for the rest of the team?
For the team, I thought we moved the ball pretty well, and they did have some chances, but we didn't let that get to us. And we just kept playing our game, which is moving the ball and finding the spaces in behind. So we like that, and we like that we could get multiple goals from different players, so it wasn't just one person getting all the goals. So it was nice, and individually it was a okay game, got some stops, played some decent balls, but overall I thought it was a good performance from our guys.
You had an assist in that game for the first goal that was scored by Dakota Collins. And when you look back at the film, yes, you guys won 5-0. But for you and the rest of the defenders, what are some things you guys would like to work on going into this game against Temecula FC here on the road?
I think the main important thing is just communication out the back, starting from the goalkeeper to the center backs to the outside backs, just communicating with our midfielders and our forwards, and just being able to talk and direct them if they have time on the ball or if they have a man on. Just communication is key. And just being confident in playing the ball in the back, so not forcing anything and just moving the ball around the back is okay. Being patient.
All right, Daniel, well, good job last week. Good luck in today's game. Looking forward to seeing some really good soccer out there.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, here I am with Ocfc captain Michael Bryant. And Michael, going into this game, I'm sure you have the memories from last year. You know, at home, you guys defeated Temecula 6-1. But on the road, it was a 2-2 draw. So going into this game, is it hard to block out the memories from last year?
No. With this new season comes, new beginnings. And we forgot about last year already. We did a lot of successful things. And we're just looking for this new year and to get better every single day. And we're not really worried about who we're playing. We just want to step on the field, play OCFC soccer, and get the dub.
And when going back to last year, I apologize about that, but it wasn't the best of performances. I remember you even telling me that. Like, in your opinion, do you think getting off to a fast start is the biggest key, or is it just about just moving the ball around and taking care of business?
I think getting off to a fast start, I think if we could put these guys away right away, go up 3-0, and then, get some of the guys into the game that haven't seen some time, But I think we just need to come out strong, play OCFC soccer, and get a big dub. This would be a big result because they're coming for us, and they dislike us, and we have a former player on their team, so it's going to be a good match.
And from last week, you actually came out, I believe, because you picked up a yellow card. I think, is it the same thing we're seeing from last year? We're seeing your competitive nature that you don't want to come out?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was an unlucky yellow card last game, but now I want to be on the field with those boys fighting till 90th minute till the final whistle, and that was just a bit unlucky, but I'm not going to get one today. Promise that. Promise I'll be there for a full 90.
All right, we're looking forward to that, Michael. Thanks for your time, and good luck against Temecula.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, Art Iftikhari here. We're getting ready for kickoff between Temecula FC and Orange County Football Club. Last year, OCFC was victorious in a 6-1 victory, but last year in Temecula, a 2-2 draw was definitely a tough result. Looking forward to this one. Should be a tough physical game. We'll see you at kickoff. I am Art Iftikhari, bringing you Npsl soccer action between Temecula FC and OCFC, and this is proudly brought to you by George Langevin Productions and Relic. Both fans ready for this one? A decent contingent of traveling fans made the trip from Orange County. They are ready to cheer on their squad, hopefully to a second victory to start this season. And as for Temecula, they're looking to keep things going. It will be a tough match. You have to wonder just how much this wind will be a factor in this game here. And up top for Temecula, Teague Anderson had the goal against Riverside last week. And when talking about some players from last season, some of the names that come to mind, you got Joey Chiochetto, as well as Tarek Nazal. Some talented players here with Temecula. I would expect them to look for that early goal to try and set the tone here at home. And we're looking back at last year at the game in Temecula, the OCFC players are quick to say that they did not play their best game. It took them a while to get things going, and of course, it definitely did take a while. They were losing 2-0 for a lot of the game, but they found a way to score 2 late goals to get that 2-2 draw. And from their standpoint, you have to wonder what's going through their heads. Are they going to try and look for that early goal? It's going to be tough. This is a different field, a little smaller compared to what they're used to at Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine. And of course, with the wind as well. That's just another factor for OCFC to take in. And I would expect Temecula FC to test keeper Mark Aguilar a bit. They have played before against Brandon Gomez, but last year they also played against George Rivas in Temecula. We are ready for the kickoff. Teague Anderson playing up top as the lone striker for Temecula. And look for Andrew Hernandez of Temecula on the right side as a right winger to send in some dangerous crosses, as he was really well known for doing last season with OCFC. We're just about ready to kick this one off. The referees look like they're ready, and here we go. Immediately sent right up the field. It's going right towards center back Kevin Belmonte. Really quickly went to Sergio Lopez, kind of a little ping pong ball action. Real quick to start this one off. Now a quick pass. That one will go out for an OCFC throw-in. And here is Mustafa playing at right back. He did make some appearances last year for OCFC in the 2017 Npsl season. And he right away goes to Dakota Collins, and Collins finds himself surrounded by Joey Quiochedo and Juan Verde. And that leads to another throw-in for Mustafa. Looks like that ball is carrying a little bit in the wind as well. Not settled down just yet, but looks like that's Johnny Romero now. He's got Collins. Collins looking for Montez de Oca. I think he kind of did like a little dummy play there, but unable to get possession of it. It'll be a goal kick for Temecula FC, and Ben Chamberlain is in goal. That's one of the changes, of course, for Temecula from last week. And Johnny Romero just now looks like he had a few words for the linesman, saying that that ball actually last went off a Temecula defender. But either way, OCFC has got to get this one going here. There's going to be a lot of calls that may go against them. Just got to keep on playing. Send up the field here. Not too much trouble there. Cleared out by Kevin Belmonte, who started every game in the 2017 Npsl season for OCFC. He's definitely one of the very experienced defenders for Paul Caligiuri. And Ryan Brenther having a little bit of trouble. You have to wonder if that had a little bit to do with the wind. Now the quick throw in from Collins to Armando Flores. Back to Collins. Collins still has it, but now it gets to Flores. Flores looking for Jose Montes de Oca. Looks like it skipped a little bit there too. And with this field being synthetic turf, you know, there's going to be some of these bounces that maybe OCFC are not really used to. And there was that first clash of a 50-50 ball there between Daniel Yo and Andrew Hernandez, teammates from last year. And here's Tarek Nazal. Sends it up. Looks like he's looking for Quiochedo. And nice play there by Mustafa to take that one away. And he's looking for options. He doesn't have any. He still does have it, though. And looks like he's just earned himself a free kick. So nice job by Mustafa on the right side. We're about 3 minutes into the match. Here's Mustafa, and that one is chested down by Steven Lamberta to Nazal, now to Ryan Brent, now to Juan Verde. Sent up the field. There's maybe a little bit of build up there, a little bit of ball control, but it goes out of bounds. Another throw-in. Looks like Mustafa very busy to start this one with probably his third throw-in already here in just the first 3 minutes of this match. That'll be another throw-in now for OCFC. And you guessed it, it is Mustafa again. Mustafa for a moment was looking for Brian. Instead he went to Armando Flores. Cleared away now off the head of Daniel Yo. OCFC has possession again. Johnny Romero sending one long for Cody Shelton. Shelton with the cross. Hanging a little bit in the air. Headed down by Verde, and it gets to Dakota Collins. And Collins looking for some space, and he has it crossed in front. And Jose Montes de Oca didn't get too much on that. I think he was a little surprised that his teammate Armando Flores kind of swung and missed. So that was an excellent opportunity there for OCFC to get on the board first. And what a chance that was. We remain scoreless. And off the goal kick, midfielder Johnny Romero is whistled for a push. That'll be a free kick for Temecula FC. Here's Ryan Brent. Was a member of Temecula last season as well. He's very familiar with OCFC. It looks like Mustafa misjudged that one. Now Chiochetto quartered, and he makes a nice move. He's got space. He's still going. There's a pass in front and a goal. And it's Andrew Hernandez putting Temecula ahead early, 1-0. An excellent run on the left side from Joey Chiochetto. Wow. And what a start for Temecula. And a goal already. And of course, once again, it goes to Andrew Hernandez, former member of OCFC. He has put Temecula in the lead. And you talk about a 2-goal swing. There it is right there. OCFC had the perfect chance to take the lead, whether it was going to be Armando Flores or Jose Montes de Oca. And instead, Montes did not get a lot on his shot. It went right to Ben Chamberlain and then back the other way. Excellent play from the left winger, Joey Chiochetto. And his pass finished off nicely by Andrew Hernandez. 1-0 Temecula. Looks like that goal was in about the 9th minute of the match. Temecula actually got off to a 1-0 lead last week against Riverside. So far this season, I know it's only the 2nd match of the season, but they have yet to play from behind. Now you just got to see how OCFC will respond to falling behind early. Last season they found themselves in many situations where they were down, even sometimes by more than 1 goal, and they still found ways to come back and score goals when they needed them. Now the throw in, Mustafa has his captain, Michael Bryant. And here's Johnny Romero to Daniel Yo, the left back. He's got Cody Shelton. Shelton had a little bit of trouble there with Emilio Bonell, and that'll be a throw-in for OCFC, and a long one from Shelton in this longer field here. And now a deflection, and Armando Flores teeing off. He had a chance there, but puts it well high and wide. And one thing about Cody Shelton, he's really dangerous with those long throw-ins. It's basically like a corner kick. Now with this field that's not as wide, he will be very dangerous with those long throw-ins throughout this match. And I think that's something Temecula is going to be aware of as this game goes on. Temecula bench saying that there was contact there. Referee says to play on. Now here's Mustafa. He's got Romero. Was looking for Flores. Now here's Montes. A lot of slide tackling here. It's not surprising that this is probably going to be a very physical game. Long ball here. And Alexander Ferreira having a little bit of trouble with that. It looks like he was pushed from behind. Yes. And it will be a free kick for OCFC. And Ferreira, quick on the restart, finds Michael Bryant. Now here's Daniel Yo, and he has that taken away by the goal scorer, Andrew Hernandez. He gets it to Tarek Nazal. And now Alexander Ferreira coming out a bit, but Andrew Hernandez sending it long. And clear to safety by keeper Mark Aguilar. So by the way this game is going, it seems like it's not really easy so far for OCFC to get possession and set the tone that they want to have for this game. There's plenty of time left, but right now you got to assume that Temecula is the team that's looking better right now, and especially they have a 1-0 lead, courtesy of the goal scored by Andrew Hernandez. Now another throw in for Mustafa. The right side of the field over there where Mustafa is playing right back has just had a lot of action there. And Mustafa is going to have to tighten up and clamp down a little more on Joey Chiochetto. Now here's Teague Anderson. Good ball control there. He lost it for a moment, but now he gets it to Chiochetto. Now looking for Teague Anderson again. And looks like he was cut off a bit, but now did he get it back? He actually almost did. The Temecula fans were asking for an obstruction foul. But instead it will be a throw-in actually for Temecula. And there has been a decent amount of contact from both teams. But right now, OCFC definitely having a little bit of trouble with the attack coming from the left flank here from Temecula. Now there's a long throw-in headed away by Michael Bryant. Now over there in the corner, almost able to cross it, but instead it goes to Mustafa. Now he looks to send it up the field. He's got Collins, but Collins unable to settle it. Now here's center back Ryan Brent joining in on the action. Now Ryan Brent actually looking like a forward the way he's playing. And now that'll be a throw-in for Temecula. Right back Mustafa, not happy with that call, but I guess it did last go off of Mustafa, and a throw-in here for Temecula. It looks like it's going to be Juan Verde to wind up this throw-in. And for Temecula, now that they're playing with a 1-0 lead, you got to be thinking that they'll want to capitalize on set pieces and corners best they can. And that throw-in goes right to Mark Aguilar. Aguilar wastes no time getting rid of it. And Ryan Brent flying in the air, almost basically looked like a jump kick there. And Mark Aguilar, nice thinking. He knew where Jose Montes de Oca would be. He knew exactly where he would be on that spot of the field. But a heads-up play there by center back Ryan Brent. Now here's Bunnell to Hernandez, and a nice one-touch from Hernandez. He had Tarek Nzal for a moment. And now center back Kevin Belmonte joining in on the action. Header here for Armando Flores. He's got Cody Shelton. Maybe OCFC could get something going here. Shelton looked like he was going to change the field, but he's got Flores. Now to Montez, now a quick one-touch. The OCFC players know what they want to do. It looks like they're in sync with each other, but at times it seems like there's a couple of passes where there might be some confusion and maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Waiting for the throw in here. It is Cody Shelton, and he knows Temecula very well from his time playing for Riverside Chorus in 2017. And of course, Cody Shelton, a huge addition to the OCFC roster for 2018. Ball bouncing around a bit now after a few headers. Now here's Cody Shelton. He's got Andrew Hernandez on him and Bunnell, and Shelton still has it. Looks like he had Jose Montes de Oca, but instead it'll be a corner kick. I think Temecula was saying that should be a goal kick, but it actually is indeed a corner kick for OCFC. So maybe their first opportunity, maybe their first really good opportunity to find that equalizer, as Temecula leads 1-0 on a goal scored by Andrew Hernandez. Here's Montes de Oca with a long corner, and Chamberlain did not come out to get that one, so that was an opportunity for possibly a free header. And now you have the OCFC players, even Collins, Shelton, I think they're not agreeing with a throw-in for Temecula. But of course, plenty of time left for OCFC. The main key for them is to not get rattled, not get frustrated. They need to keep playing their game if they want to give themselves the best chance, first and foremost, to get that equalizer. Michael Bryant was having a little trouble there. Ball makes its way to Belmonte. Now to Bryant. Now a lot of room here for Armando Flores. He's got Shelton. Shelton with the cross. And that was Michael Bryant trying to time that one the best that he could, but instead it goes out of bounds for a Temecula goal kick. So OCFC definitely picking up the slack much more now. They're trying to find that equalizer. It's a lot of time left in this game. But we all know one thing for sure. Temecula would be extremely satisfied to find a way to win, no matter what it takes. Here's a goal kick from Chamberlain. Takes a bounce. Tarek Nzal going for that one too. Now Michael Bryant fouled. And that'll be a free kick for OCFC, and the home fans didn't like it. More fans are continuing to file in here at Chaparral High School. The referee having a few words with OCFC captain Michael Bryant. And Alexander Ferreira waiting to take this free kick. You have to wonder if they're going to want to play this one long into the penalty area or maybe play it short. And here's Ferreira sending kind of a long drive. Quick touch by Shelton. He was looking for Montez, but cleared away. Now back off the head of Ferreira. Maybe back the other way. Here comes Temecula on a counterattack. Teague Anderson looking for Andrew Hernandez. had a little trouble there with Daniel Yo, but last went off Daniel Yo. It'll be a throw-in for Temecula. Now the throw in here from right back Emilio Bonell. Bonell throwing it deep into the penalty area, headed away by Michael Bryant. But that'll be a corner kick now for Temecula. You have to wonder what is going on the OCFC sideline. Paul Caligiuri might be thinking some new tactics or possibly looking to make some changes later in this half. Here's a corner kick from Hernandez. Not cleared out the safety just yet. Crossed, cleared out nicely by Mustafa. That was Joey Chiochetto. And he'll be leaving it for Ryan Brandt to take this throw-in. So after OCFC having some chances at the other end of the field, here we are back now, and it's Temecula now looking to extend the lead. Ryan Brandt with the throw-in. Looks like there might have been a push there, but cleared out, but it finds its way back to Ryan Brandt. Brandt looks like he was looking for Chiochetto, but instead the flag is up, so that is offsides. No throw in here. And now it seems like maybe there was a little bit of confusion. Was it supposed to be an offside call? Instead, now it is a throw-in for Temecula. And you got the OCFC players and supporters not happy with what just took place. Here's the next throw-in here from Ryan Brandt. Off the head of Ferreira. And good play there by the OCFC defense. Johnny Romero trying to get involved. It's really getting crammed up in there. Now here's Dakota Collins, and he sends it up the field. He's got Cody Sheldon, but Sheldon not able to have his footing 100%. Took another second or so, more time for Temecula to get back on defense. You know, you definitely don't want to see that when you're trying to get back in this match. Goes out of bounds, and that will be a throw-in for OCFC, but the referee blew the whistle, and the OCFC players really upset with the whistle delaying the play. You know, you really got to say that was a throw-in for OCFC. You know, why the whistle? It was just a throw-in. It was not a free kick. And you definitely need to understand Cody Shelton's frustration. Now the long throw in here. Nearly some trouble. But it will be a corner kick for OCFC. And Jose Montes de Oca there trying to get his foot on that one. And he will take this corner kick himself. Can OCFC find a way to tie this one up? Now header there. Not cleared out just yet, but a shot by Michael Bryant. It looks like it went over the bar, but it was probably, and actually it was deflected at the last moment, probably by Andrew Hernandez, and another corner kick now on the other side for OCFC. So with the way this game's been going, it's been going a little bit back and forth, where you've seen the ball a lot on one side and vice versa. And here's a long corner from Montes de Oca. Goes off the head of Steven Lamberta, and yes, another corner kick for OCFC. And this time it looks like it's going to be Johnny Romero to take this corner kick. Romero did not start last week against Oxnard, but he did come in as a substitute in the second half, and he did have an assist on Montez's goal. And here's the corner, looking possibly for the head of Kevin Belmonte. Now Daniel Yo didn't get too much on that one. Daniel Yo now still nicely swinging it around to Johnny Romero with a nice cross. Now the header by Montez. Actually, it was not a header by Montez. It was headed out to safety. And yes, another corner kick for OCFC. And the pressure just continuing here at Temecula's end of the field. Here comes Montez's corner, but Ben Chamberlain able to get that one. And the Temecula supporters being very loud. You could tell more so, you know, those are basically cheering sighs of relief there after all those corner kicks. And still 1-0 Temecula. Now off the header by Ferreira. Michael Bryant. He's looking for Dakota Collins. But Ryan Brandt doing a good job there at center back. Now here's Armando Flores. Lays it off to Mustafa. Back to Flores. Flores looking to send it up the field. Looks like now Cody Shelton switching field a little bit. with the ball being on the right side of the field the majority of the time. And Cody Shelton is definitely that dangerous player for OCFC. You could basically call him a utility player. He could play on the wings, he could play up top as a striker, and he could even be used as a wingback. Now, ball given away here, but headed by Bunnell, not exactly to safety yet. A header by Shelton, and Dakota Collins wanted that one, but Ben Chamberlain, the keeper for Temecula, making a quick and smart decision to come off his line and grab that one. Now trying to keep it in bounds. It actually went out of bounds. It will be another throw-in for OCFC. Mustafa takes that throw-in quickly. He's got Shelton. Shelton there, surrounded. Looks like by Ryan Brent and Juan Verde. But he does have a throw-in here for OCFC. Now you just have to wonder, is someone going to be able to connect with this long throw? Here it comes. And there was a little bit of shirt pulling there. And it will be another corner kick for OCFC. It looks like that might be their 6th or 7th corner kick of this first half. Here's Montez's corner. So close to possibly getting a header there. Maybe it was Michael Bryant, but here's Mustafa. Try to turn it. Didn't really do much with it. Instead, it's now given away. Here's Teague Anderson. He's got 2 defenders to beat if he can do it. But he also has Andrew Hernandez providing support. Here's Anderson with the shot. A bouncing one, not much trouble. Goes right to Mark Aguilar. And Aguilar clearing this one. Ball carrying with the wind. And it looks like Temecula able to judge that one very well. And it looks like there's a player down on the ground, but play is continuing. And I think OCFC, yes, getting it back to Mark Aguilar. Now play stops momentarily for an injured player on the field. Hard to see who it is at the moment. Referee asking to give some space. And it's actually right back, Emilio Bunnell. He appears to be okay. He's up and fine. And play will continue. Now, for a moment, it looked like the referee was reaching for his pocket. I mean, is he going to give someone a yellow card here? It's hard to say. He's going all the way to the other end of the field, asking for the ball from Mark Aguilar. Yes, and play continues. Play resumes. Here's Belmonte. He's got Daniel Yo. Yo feeling the pressure from his former teammate Andrew Hernandez. Belmonte back to Ferreira. They're having a little bit of trouble with it. It's momentarily nearly given away. And Joey Chiochetto continues to provide trouble here for OCFC. Ball last went off of Chiochetto, and a throw in here for OCFC. And right now you got to really be thinking that Paul Caligiuri cannot be happy with some of these mistakes here in the defensive zone. Last week in the 5-0 victory over Oxnard, there were a couple close calls. OCFC did win that game 5-0, but you don't want to see some of those mistakes. And here's a nice flick-on header from Armando Flores, and he really had, it looks like Jose Montez de Oca had an excellent chance with his positioning, and I think Montez was really upset that there was not a whistle blown on center back Ryan Brent for holding or some kind of obstruction. Now back the other way, here's Mustafa stepping up, and he looks for Jose Montez de Oca, and Ben Chamberlain coming out for a moment, and Oliver Nelson has possession now. He gives it away to Michael Bryant. Bryant has Shelton. Now Daniel Yo. Does he want to switch the field? He gets it back to Shelton. Shelton to Flores. Now to Daniel Yo. Yo decides to send it back to his center back, Ferreira. Ferreira pressured by Teague. A nice touch there from Johnny Romero. And a foul there, but play continues. The referee's playing advantage. And here's Dakota Collins. He's got Ryan Brent on him. What's Collins going to do with this? He does cross it, but it goes right to Chamberlain. And there was some contact there that the OCFC fans were not happy about. And I think we're going to have our first booking of the match. Michael Bryant was not happy about it. Now he has just received a yellow card. He also received a yellow card last week. Now you have to wonder if Paul Caligiuri will plan on subbing him out whether it's going to be this half or in the second half. And the OCFC players are continuing to talk to the referee. I really don't see what this one is about. He already gave Michael Bryant a yellow card, but I guess now you just had to make sure what number was on Bryant's shirt. So our first booking of the game, and that one goes to Michael Bryant, and surely he cannot be happy with that. He felt he was fouled. He felt that should have been a free kick. But he has earned himself his second yellow card of the season. And the OCFC supporters not thrilled with the decisions from the referee. And here it comes. Juan Verde sending it up the field, off the head of Alexander Ferreira. That'll be a throw-in for Temecula. Verde once again throwing it deep. It looks like he's got Quiocheto. Ferreira for a moment there, putting a stop to that, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for Temecula. And they really are doing a good job on that left side of the field. Now here comes a throw-in. Let's see what they do with this one. This one goes deep into the OCFC penalty area. Not out just yet. Kevin Belmonte clears it. But it went right to Emilio Bonell, the right back. And OCFC doing their best to try and take advantage of that and create a turnover to try and get something here. OCFC asking for offside here. Flag stays down. And instead of a corner kick, Ferreira kicks it out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for Temecula. This one will be taken, it appears, by Juan Verde. Verde waiting for his time to throw it. It does go into the penalty area, but looks like there was a foul there committed by Steven Lamberta. So a free kick for OCFC, and Aguilar quick to clear this one. He's looking for Jose Montez de Oca. He has him. Montez has Oliver Nelson on him. And here's still Montez. He's got Collins. He chested it down, but was not able to get it to Dakota Collins. Definitely good thinking there from OCFC on the attack. Now maybe a turnover here. Neither team able to get very good possession at the moment. But here's Daniel Yo after taking the pass from Johnny Romero. Still Romero. Now to Michael Bryant. Bryant looking to switch the field. It's like he was looking for Daniel Yo, but put a little too much on that one. And that'll be a throw-in for Temecula. Now the throw-in here for Temecula. Earlier on at times, Temecula was the better team, providing more pressure. But lately, it has been OCFC. But now, the chance here, Teague Anderson. He had Joey Quiocheto, but a little too much on there, and Quiocheto wasn't able to get a lot of control on that one. But it doesn't really matter who is playing better necessarily in this game. It seems to be going back and forth at times from one team to the other. Now here's Alexander Ferreira trying to settle it down. Instead, gives it away to Quiocheto. Now here's Teague Anderson. Pressure by Kevin Belmonte. And it looks like that might have been a hard foul there. The referee does not make a call, but does blow the whistle here for Temecula. And that'll be a free kick. Looks like Kevin Belmonte was on the ground. He felt he took a hard slide tackle. But call here goes in favor of Temecula FC. Now with a free kick, this could be trouble here. Surely going to be some traffic and maybe some pushing and shoving in the OCFC penalty area. Here it comes. Goes off the head of Collins. Now sent up by Lopez. He's got Quiocheto. Quiocheto trying to get inside the penalty area. And a foul there committed. And now the first yellow card to the home team. It is Joey Quiocheto getting his name in the book after the foul committed against Mustafa, the right back for Orange County FC. So it's 1-0 Temecula on the goal from Andrew Hernandez. 2 yellow cards so far. 1 for Quiocheto and 1 for Michael Bryant of OCFC. And it would be a pretty big blow for OCFC if Michael Bryant needs to get subbed out again. But they do have plenty of depth on their bench. Now off the free kick, Michael Bryant, like we said before, a physical game here. And here's Teague Anderson trying to send it up the field for Lamberta. And Mark Aguilar drilling it far down the field, but it might be, yes, it is too much for Cody Shelton. That would have been an excellent opportunity there, but too much there, and now it'll be a goal kick for Temecula. Coming up on about 15 minutes remaining here in the first half of this match. An early goal from Andrew Hernandez. The only thing so far that has Temecula in front. Now off the goal kick. That was Flores. Now to Collins. But Lopez able to take that away, getting it back to Verde. Now here's Bryant sending it down the field. And like I said, with this wind and this synthetic turf here, the ball is taking a lot of bounces. Now throw in here for OCFC. If they're able to go into the locker room with the score remaining the same, you got to assume OCFC will not be feeling down. They'll be hungry for that goal as minutes continue to tick off. But obviously they'd like to go into the half finding that equalizer. Collins having a little trouble there. Now here's Bryant. Bryant, for a moment, was cornered a bit by Andrew Hernandez. Now it's cleared out to safety, and Mark Aguilar, well off his line, instead decides to just play it to the other side of the field for a throw-in. He did not want to take any chances there. He maybe could have had Daniel Yo, but instead now we're actually going to have, looks like, some substitutions from OCFC. Paul Caligiuri ready to make some changes. And as I mentioned earlier, that was one of the things you could have expected. Michael Bryant is being subbed off. And looks like he needs to give the captain's armband to someone. And yes, he's going to give it to Dakota Collins, the local boy from Temecula, California. He's got the captain's armband, and surely he wants to add to his goal tally. Wants to add to the 3 he scored last week against Oxnard. And entering the game for Bryant will be number 12, Daniel Tenbosch, who's actually played before for the Charlotte Eagles in the USL Premier Development League. And there is going to be one more substitution as well. If I were to make a guess, it looks like it's going to be Josh Davis coming on at center back. He's coming on for Mustafa, so I think we could see Kevin Belmonte and Josh Davis as the starting center backs. I think you'll see either Daniel Yo, no, it's going to be Alex Ferreira switching to right back, and Daniel Yo staying at left back. So you now have the back line for OCFC that started last week at home against Oxnard. And here's the throw-in from Emilio Bonell. Goes right to the head of Shelton. Bonell trying to send it back in. Instead, went to Tarek Nazal, and he's whistled for a dangerous play, a high kick, as his foot came close to connecting with the head of Armando Flores. And Flores, definitely a competitor, wants to do everything he can to help OCFC get on the scoreboard. And here's Josh Davis playing it back to Mark Aguilar. Aguilar, now to Shelton. Now after this rearrangement here, it looks like Shelton has gone to the defensive midfielder role. And now Dakota Collins playing as a left wing, switching the field, and Daniel Tenbosch now as the right winger. Be interesting to see how this will change things up a bit for the remaining time in the first half, and of course going into the second half as well. Here's Alexander Ferreira now. And actually, no, he's playing left back, Daniel Yo at right back. And here's Montez to Ferreira, back to Ferreira, now to Romero. Romero, looks like he was looking for Shelton, cleared up the field. And Josh Davis trying to get his head on that one. Goes right to Joey Chiochetto, but he was unable to control it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be another throw-in for OCFC. Now it's a throw on Daniel Yo to Josh Davis. That one's deflected by Teague Anderson. Looks like Chiochetto might have had it for a moment, but instead Daniel Yo gets it back to Belmonte. Belmonte goes off the head of Montez de Oca. And Steven Lamberta whistled for a foul there for climbing on Armando Flores. Looks like he wanted to use Flores there as leverage, but that'll be a free kick for OCFC. And from this range, and with the wind especially, this could be trouble for Chamberlain in the Temecula goal. And looks like Jose Montes de Oca is going to be taking it. For a moment I thought maybe it would have been Johnny Romero, who's actually had trials before overseas at the second and third levels of football, of soccer in South Korea. But instead, it looks like it's going to be Jose Montes de Oca. But Montes has also played before for León in the top flight of Mexico. So a lot of experienced players, a lot of talented players here, a lot of options here for OCFC. Here's Montes with a free kick. A little too high. And that'll be a goal kick for Temecula. We have about 10 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Temecula fans continuing to make their presence felt here at home. Having a little fun as well with the visiting team OCFC. Off the goal kick. Here's Johnny Romero. Plays it back to Josh Davis. Given away here. Here's Sergio Lopez. He gets it to Teague Anderson. And Teague Anderson, now Kevin Belmonte for a moment almost got it right to Joey Chiochetto. And Kevin Belmonte with excellent footwork and patience gets it down the field to Dakota Collins. But unable to keep it in. It'll be a throw-in for Temecula. And now that OCFC did some rearranging of personnel and making some substitutions, how is Temecula going to respond to that? Here's Tarek Nazal with a shot. Not happy with himself after that one. It'll be a goal kick for Orange County FC. And also looking on the sidelines of OCFC, you have to wonder if starting keeper Brandon Gomez will be coming in for the second half. Here's Mark Aguilar. Looks like it's flicked on a bit. There's Dakota Collins. Collins now going up against Emilio Bonnell. Still Collins. Collins finds Shelton. Now Yo. Daniel Yo still has it. Plays it back to Johnny Romero. Romero. He had Armando Flores, but it seems like it's becoming some of that same old story here. Sending it to him, not judging it as well. What can we say? The wind is a little bit of a problem here, but OCFC needs to make those adjustments. And they got to keep on going with their game plan. Now here's a throw-in for Alexander Ferreira. Under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Ferreira, he's got Collins. He's got now to Flores. Trying to center it to Cody Shelton. But a little too much there once again. Seems like I'm going to be saying that a lot tonight. Belmonte playing it back to Aguilar. And Aguilar playing it deep, and that could be trouble. And it bounces. And instead, Oliver Nelson able to calmly head it back to his keeper, Ben Chamberlain. Montes de Oca wanted that one. He is so dangerous with those long balls. Chamberlain. Looks like it bounced off of Shelton. Play continues. Temecula has a man down the ground. It's Steven Lamberta. Now sent up the field. And Jose Montes de Oca. He's onside. He's all by himself. He shoots. And he scores! Jose Montes de Oca, commonly known as Chila, has just found the equalizer for OCFC. And what a perfect time to do it. And I think you have some of the Temecula players or even some of the Temecula supporters not too thrilled. There was a moment where they had an injured player in Steven Lamberta. But Mark Aguilar in goal, getting his name on the stat sheet with an assist. He had no intentions of playing the waiting game. Instead, he sends it right up the field. The back line of Temecula asking for offsides. But Jose Montes de Oca, the experienced veteran player that he is, timed his run perfectly, and we are tied 1-1. late in the first half. Now here's Joey Chiochetto now playing on the right side as opposed to the left side earlier in the game. Kevin Belmonte trying to clear it. Here's Emilio Bonell. Bonell sends one into the penalty area, but Aguilar falling on that one. Now looks like Andrew Hernandez has gone to the left wing position for Temecula. And another long one from Mark Aguilar. And looks like we're going to have a free kick for OCFC. And now after the quick restart, here's a quick one. Here's Dakota Collins. He shoots, and it goes just wide. They nearly had Temecula burned on the quick restart, but actually the referee on the other side of the field had his flag up for offside, so that actually would not have counted. But wow, what a turn of events that would have been if OCFC were able to take the lead off the quick restart. And if you're Temecula, you got to be telling yourself, watch out for that quick restart. The referee doesn't always need to blow that whistle after a free kick. Armando Flores got his head on that one. Shelton being pressured by Lamberta. Now back to Romero. Now to get taken away. Here's Teague Anderson. Teague Anderson scored last week. He shoots. Goes just high. And he definitely would want that one back. And it will be a goal kick for OCFC as we have a little under 5 minutes remaining. We're in the 41st minute of the match here. It is 1-1. Temecula and OCFC. Andrew Hernandez scored early for Temecula, and Jose Montes de Oca just tied it up a few minutes ago. Now here's Aguilar. And these long balls at times have been trouble, especially even for Temecula. The OCFC players asking for a whistle there. Referee says play on. Here's Shelton playing it back nicely for Ferreira. He's got Collins. Back to Ferreira. Still Ferreira looking to play it deep towards Armando Flores. Now a header from Shelton. Now here's Daniel Tenbosch. He had for a moment Daniel Yo on the overlap, but instead he plays it back to the center to Armando Flores. Flores able to settle it down. Still Flores. Now he's got Alexander Ferreira. OCFC playing with a lot of confidence now. Here's Ferreira with the cross, looking for the head of Montes de Oca. A little bit too much there. Daniel Yo using his positioning and strength to keep possession. Now he's got Tenbosch. Tenbosch with the cross went right to Ryan Brent. Cleared out. Not necessarily to safety just yet. Actually, it is to safety. Now Belmonte clearing it back towards the Temecula penalty area. Cleared away by Emilio Bonell, and that'll be a throw-in for OCFC. And you just really got to love that equalizing goal from OCFC. An excellent long ball from Mark Aguilar. If there's one thing the OCFC keepers know, is that they know where their strikers always are on the field, and they know where to find them. Now, if a quick one-touch from Collins, he was looking for Flores. Taken away for a moment, but now Collins again. Now he's got Montes to Flores. Back to Montes. Still Montes. Montes has Tarek Nazal on him. For a moment, had it to Flores. Now Johnny Romero joining in on the attack, but there was some contact there. Foul, a whistle here. Free kick for Temecula. You have to assume there will probably be about 1 or 2 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. Ben Chamberlain with the free kick. Hanging high in the air. That 50-50 ball won by Cody Shelton went to Jose Montes de Oca. He was looking for Collins. Cleared out of bounds by Oliver Nelson. Here's Ferreira. Now a nice flick header from Montes. He's got Collins. Collins trying to get around Bonell. He still has it. Collins with the cross. Didn't have much help there. Looks like it was cleared out by Ryan Brent. Now back the other way. Here comes Andrew Hernandez. But nice help there provided by the center back, Josh Davis, who recently came on for Mustafa. Here's a throw-in from Verde. Off the head of Lamberta. Now off the head of Hernandez. Cleared down the field. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds for an OCFC goal kick. Now with the sun virtually going down now, not going to be a problem for any of the keepers on the field. But with the wind picking up, it is getting a little more chilly out here. But with the way this game is going, The temperature is the last thing on the minds of these players for Temecula FC and OCFC. Here's Mark Aguilar. And Cody Shelton trying to climb up to get that one. Instead, Joey Chiochetto got to it first. Kevin Belmonte having a little trouble there with Teague Anderson. Will be a throw-in for Temecula. Anderson, for a moment, wanted to take that throw, but instead leaves it to his right back, Emilio Bonell. Now, how's OCFC going to be able to clamp down over here? It's late in the first half. Here's Chiochetto. He was cornered there, but he was able to get that cross, but instead went right to Aguilar, and a long throw from Aguilar. A perfect one. He's got it to Dakota Collins down the left side. Here's Collins. He's got Nelson and Nazal on him, but a cross here from Collins. Nearly went off, nearly came so close to connecting with the head of Jose Montes de Oca. That would have surely been the go-ahead goal right there. And here's Daniel Yo. Yo to Ten Bosch. He's asking for a handball. Center referee or linesman don't do much. You also got to remember, did the hand play the ball, or was it the ball that played the hand? That's always the million-dollar question there. Now off the throw in here, Montes de Oca. Nice quick touch there to Romero. Now to Shelton. Now to the left back, Ferreira. Now here's Collins. Collins, a nice ball there to Ferreira. Is he going to be able to keep it in to cross it? Temecula was saying it was out of bounds, but no, he kept it in. Now here's Nazal. Nazal getting it to Lamberta. Nice job shielding there. Gives it back. Looks like to Emilio Bonell. And that'll be a throw-in for OCFC. Now it looks like the clock, for some reason, might have stopped for a moment. But we should be just about into stoppage time. Now a throw-in here from Cody Shelton. You know that this could be trouble. Here it comes. Header from Josh Davis. And you're just hoping maybe that there would be another OCFC player right there behind him, maybe trying to put that one in. But a good effort there from the center back, Josh Davis. And a goal kick for Temecula. And we are live in Temecula, California, here at Chaparral High School. Npsl soccer action brought to you by George Langevin Productions and Relic for this matchup between Temecula FC and Orange County FC. I'm Art Iftikhari, really glad that you could join us for this exciting match of NPSL soccer. Here's Johnny Romero. A lot of contact down there. Will be a throw-in for OCFC, and Romero is down on the ground. Looks like he might need some medical attention. You know, right now, if you're OCFC, if the whistle were to blow, you got to be happy and have the confidence going into the second half. OCFC fell behind early, but they were not deterred at all in any way. Here's Montes with the header. Seems like he was looking for Flores. Back the other way, here comes Joey Chiochetto after receiving that pass, that one touch from Lamberta. Looks like Teague Anderson might have had something there, but nice heads-up play there from Mark Aguilar, and he rolls it out quickly to Armando Flores. And that is the end of the first half. The score, Temecula FC 1, OCFC 1. An early goal was scored by Temecula by Andrew Hernandez, former member of OCFC, and that one was assisted by Joey Chiochetto. And OCFC was able to find the equalizer. Were able to find the equalizer late in the first half. Jose Montes de Oca connecting on a perfect long ball from keeper Mark Aguilar. It's 1-1 at the half. Now you just got to wait and see what either team's going to be doing to prepare for the second half. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're ready for the second half here at Chaparral High School in Temecula, California. I'm Art Iftikhari, bringing you NPSL Soccer. It is brought to you by George Langevin Productions and Relic. We got a chilly night here. Still windy as well, with the sun gone down. Now, how is this second half going to go? The score is 1-1. Temecula got off to a fast start with a goal in the 4th minute from Andrew Hernandez. But then, at about the 40th minute, Jose Montes de Oca scored the equalizer for OCFC. There have been a couple of changes comparing from the start of the match. OCFC brought in Josh Davis and Daniel Tenbosch. There has been one more change as well at the half, and number 1 keeper Brandon Gomez is in goal now for OCFC for the second half. He's replacing Mark Aguilar, but a good performance from Mark Aguilar in the first half, actually getting an assist on that goal scored by Jose Montes de Oca. What an excellent statistic and memory there for the backup keeper, Mark Aguilar. And it looks like there have not been any changes made from Temecula. So they've seen Paul Caligiuri play his hand first with 2 substitutions. As time goes on, you got to wait and see what Temecula will do. As time goes on, they'll want to get some fresh legs in there. And here we are, ready to start the second half on the referee's whistle. Jose Montes de Oca still playing up top for OCFC. And here we go for the second half, and there's actually been one other change as well that I've noticed for OCFC. And now you can see in center midfielder Reese Alexander making his debut for OCFC in the Npsl. And by looking at the personnel on the field, it appears that he has replaced Johnny Romero. And Reese Alexander, the tall midfielder, you got to assume he'll be a threat in the air, whether it's on corner kicks or on those crosses or even free kicks. Reese Alexander is actually from England. He played at the youth levels with Port Vale in the English Football League system. So clearly some more talent here for OCFC. Just have to wait and see how Temecula responds. Surely Austin Levins, the head coach of Temecula, has done his homework along with his coaching staff. Now it looks like that was an inadvertent handball, but a free kick here for Temecula nonetheless. So it doesn't look like there's been many changes for Temecula at the half. Now the free kick, headed by Daniel Yo. Now turnover there, given away. Here's Jose Montes de Oca. He has Daniel Tenbosch. Now back to Montes. He was looking for Flores, cleared away. Now here's Davis, getting it to Shelton. Now to Ferreira. Ferreira looks like he had that one deflected. Went right to Emilio Bonell. A nice quick one touch here. Could have been something for a moment. Teague Anderson had the right mindset there. Now here's Flores, pressured by Lopez. Looks like it was given away. Now here is Sergio Lopez. He had help from Tarek Nazal. He gets it to Joey Chiocheto, and it goes off the leg of Chiocheto and out of bounds for an OCFC throw-in. So we are now in the 3rd minute of the second half. 1-1, Temecula and OCFC. Now a quick throw in there to Collins. Given away. There's been a lot of giveaways here in this game. It's been really hard for both teams to really dominate possession. Here's Josh Davis looking for Collins. Instead, Sergio Lopez got to it, but now Dakota Collins able to take that one away, and Collins now with a head of steam still has it. Having to go up against Bonell, and now Oliver Nelson. Collins with a nice long ball looking for Reese Alexander, but Chamberlain coming out to get that one. Now the quick roll to Nazal. Over to Nelson, now Ryan Brent sending it up the field. Looks like he slipped a little bit there. And here's Tenbosch. Still Tenbosch. Didn't have much of an option. Plays it back to Daniel Yo. Now to Brandon Gomez. Gomez playing it towards Tenbosch. But we've seen this song and dance all day today, all night, where the ball just carries in the wind. Now here's Juan Verde, the left back. Looking for his options. Launches it towards Andrew Hernandez, headed down by Yo, then to Flores, but it finds its way back to Verde. Verde sends it deep into the penalty area. He was looking actually for Joey Chiocheto, but it goes right to Brandon Gomez. Gomez, known for his excellent saves and great ball distribution skills. He's going to be dealing with the wind going against him for the second half, but now a nice ball from Collins to Alexander. Alexander looking like he was able to get past his opponent there for a moment. Chamberlain slides out to make sure that nothing risky happens there in the penalty area. Now off the long ball there, headed backward actually by Flores. Finds its way towards Daniel Yo. Flores now back to provide support. He's got Montez. Still Montez. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble there with Tarek Nazal. He's got Ten Bosch. Now Flores giving away real quickly to Ten Bosch. A quick pass, chipping it towards Montez de Oca. It will be a throw-in for OCFC. And Daniel Yo throws it from way past the sidelines. He was wasting no time there. He saw something, but it goes towards the other side of the field as it is switched up. Throw-in now for Temecula FC. Thrown deep. Not too much there. And Brandon Gomez playing it calmly up the field. There was Reese Alexander. Now Dakota Collins. A lot of contact there. Easy call there for the ref. And OCFC trying to get that quick restart going there. Referee is not having it though. And I'm sure there's going to be times where the OCFC players will be a little upset about that. Shelton getting it to Flores. Looking back for Shelton again. Steven Lamberta. Last one to get a touch on that. It'll be a throw-in for OCFC. Reese Alexander leaves it off for his left back, Ferreira. Now here's Collins. Taken down from behind. That'll be a free kick for OCFC. And the Temecula players not agreeing with that call, but looked like Collins was basically barreled over. So, in all honesty, a very easy call to make for the official. And a free kick here. Looks like Montez will be taking this one. Is he going to be looking for Reese Alexander? Ten Bosch almost got his hit on that one. Sent back into the penalty area by Daniel Yo, but right to Chamberlain. Not much danger there. Now, of course, Temecula having the advantage of playing with the wind. We'll see how that affects, or how it possibly helps them now for this half. Sent up the field looking for Andrew Hernandez. It goes out of bounds a little bit too much for him. That'll be a throw-in for OCFC deep in their own territory. Here's Daniel Yo. We're in the 7th minute of the second half. Basically, we are in the 52nd minute. Getting closer to that hour mark. Now here's Lamberta. Nice move there from Chiochetto. Takes a shot. Looks like it might have been deflected. Yes, it was. That'll be a corner kick for Temecula. And Andrew Hernandez hustling to that corner flag to take this one. It does look like there's a little bit of activity on the Temecula sideline. Appears they'll be ready to make their first substitution tonight. Now here comes a corner kick from Andrew Hernandez. Not too much on it, but does find its way towards Nazal. Back to Hernandez, now crossed in to the penalty area. Davis handles that one with ease, and he got it to Dakota Collins. Sent out of bounds, looks like it was deflected last off Dakota Collins. I think the OCFC players are a little surprised with that. And it looks like Temecula is ready to make their substitution, but it looks like they might have to wait maybe a little longer, maybe for the next stoppage in play. Here's a long throw from Bunnell. Now a shot here that could be trouble going right across the goal mouth area. OCFC was saying that it should have been a goal kick, but we have a corner kick here for Temecula. And the referee saying it's supposed to be on the opposite side of the field. And are we ready to have that substitution? If we are, it appears that Temecula will be bringing off Andrew Hernandez. Well, if they're doing that substitution now, I don't know what the deal is. They got to do something. And here comes the corner. Sent in. Headed out. And OCFC turned this into a counterattack. Here's a chance here. Here's Daniel Ten Bosch. He's having trouble there with the center back Ryan Brent, and he's fouled, and that'll be not a free kick. The referee saying to play on. Here's Andrew Hernandez now back the other way. He's got Josh Davis on him, but crossed, hits the side of the net, and right now the OCFC players are furious with the referee, saying that should have been a free kick, and instead he allowed play to continue. And fortunately for OCFC, that cross from Andrew Hernandez hit the side of the net and went out of bounds for a goal kick. And now Brandon Gomez, out of looks like quick frustration, playing that one really quickly instead of centering it high into the center of the field. Now just gives a throw in to Temecula. So yes, Andrew Hernandez will be coming out. The man who scored the goal, he's had a good night tonight, but surely he would like to stay in to continue playing against his former team. Well, and going in. And going in for Temecula is number 23, Adam Meltz. So here comes the throw-in. Once again, these throw-ins here are going to be trouble, and winding up there, that could have been trouble. And here's Flores. He's got the Daniel Tenbosch, maybe trying to start a counterattack the other way. But a nice play there to break that up. And now given away. And that was Juan Verde making a heads-up play there. And Daniel Yo did not seem to be very happy with himself after that giveaway. But back the other way, here come OCFC, but Sergio Lopez getting his head on that one. You know, all these players finding ways to get in front of the ball. And with this wind and the way this game is going, man, it sure is turning a little ugly at times. But with the wind and the weather here, you know, this is what the home field advantage is all about. Temecula knows what to expect here at their home field. And here's Juan Verde with the throw-in. Cody Shelton climbing high to head that one. Goes off the head of Daniel Tenbosch. We'll have another throw-in. And it's a throw-in for Temecula. And the OCFC fans really are not very fond of the refereeing decisions here tonight. Looks like the referees are just making a guess. And here's a chance over here. Almost some danger. Brandon Gomez coming out to get that one. Looked like there might have been a little confusion between him and Alexander Ferreira. But here's Dakota Collins. He's got Flores. Now Alexander. Still Reese Alexander. He gets it to Cody Shelton. Shelton keeping it in. He gets it to Daniel Yo. Nice one touch there from Yo to Armando Flores. Flores having trouble with Tarek Nazal. Back to Shelton. Chipped up to Daniel Yo. Taken away now. Steven Lamberta at the forefront there. Cleared out of bounds by center back Josh Davis. And we are in the 57th minute of the match. It remains 1-1. Temecula and OCFC. Here's a throw-in from Juan Verde. Throws it way deep. Not going to be able to save it. Instead, it will be a goal kick for OCFC. It looks like that was Steven Lamberta trying to keep that one in play, or at best trying to make it a deep throw-in for OCFC in their own half. But instead, of course, with the wind carrying that ball, a goal kick now for OCFC. So far 4 substitutions have been made for OCFC, while only 1 has been made for Temecula. Now, is that going to be a big factor? You know, who will have the freshest legs out there as we get closer to the end of this match? Now, here's Ferreira trying to keep it in, but it will be a throw-in for Temecula. Looks like Bunnell's got this one. Bunnell looking. You want Steven Lamberta. But it was Kevin Belmonte making sure to put a stop to that one. But another throw-in for Temecula. Now here's Teague Anderson. Still Teague Anderson trying to turn that corner. He does cross it. He kept it in bounds. But it went right to Brandon Gomez. And he plays it out quickly to Daniel Yo. And Yo actually losing that one to Sergio Lopez. A turnover. And there's a shot from Lopez. That was a dangerous one. Goes just over the bar. And that's been the story a lot of times tonight. Like I've been saying, has not been easy for either team to really be able to keep that possession. Yes, it is a shorter field. The way the ball is bouncing out the wind as well, it's really what's made this game tough. Now here's Ten Bosch after the quick one-touch play from Flores. And now another situation where the referees were unable to see who the ball last went off of, and it is another throw-in for Temecula. And with the way some of these referees, the way these referees are deciding these throw-ins, you know, they might as well just flip a coin and just decide who the ball goes to. Maybe they should bring in that possession arrow like they have in college basketball, but who am I to make suggestions? One thing's for sure, the OCFC supporters are not happy with what's been going on here, but there's plenty of time left. The score is still 1-1. Now the whistle has been blown. Not really sure what the referee is talking about. Maybe he was asking Reese Alexander for help on whose throwing it should be. Here's Juan Verde with the throw. That could be trouble there. Headed, goes over the bar, but actually hit the upright, but not the correct upright, so will be a goal kick for OCFC. And here's Brandon Gomez. He also had an assist last year. I believe he actually had 2. So Mark Aguilar joining that club of goalkeepers with assists. Now here off that long 50-50 ball, Reese Alexander was shoved. It will be a free kick for OCFC. And Cody Shelton asking for 10 yards there. Plays it quickly to Flores. Now here's Collins. Still Collins. Looks like he's got to Reese Alexander. He tried, he got a shot off. Not too much though, goes right to Chamberlain. But good build-up and ball movement there from OCFC as they're trying to find that go-ahead goal. Chamberlain. Sending that one up in the air, went off the foot of Flores. Now back the other way, here comes Temecula, but given away now to Josh Davis. But now it finds its way to Sergio Lopez. He switches the field, sending it across to Joey Chiochetto. Now it goes out of bounds, and yes, it is a throw-in for OCFC. Here's Alexander Ferreira. Looking for his option. Looks like it went off the head of Lamberta. Now another situation, you know, this really seems to be one of those games where if you're a referee and you do not like a lot of throw-ins or these close 50-50 balls, then this definitely is not the funnest game. And here's Emilio Bonell. Cody Shelton got his foot on that one. Now here's Reese Alexander. Feeling the pressure from Bonell. Taken away. Here come Temecula. And now Alexander Ferreira. He had it for a moment. Now it's Joey Chiochetto. Now here's the cross. Josh Davis trying to do something with it, but instead it goes right to Lopez. And Reese Alexander getting in front of that one. Great job sacrificing his body there. Now here's Dakota Collins with a nice quick 2 touches. Here's Dakota Collins. He's got a head of steam. He's got space. He still has it. A nice pass to Montez. Save made by Chamberlain, but it would not have counted because the flag came up. But you really got to love the ball control and the movement of Dakota Collins all game long. It seems like at times Temecula has done a good job at keeping him quiet, but it's only a matter of time before Dakota Collins finds that space and uses his speed to punish his opponents. Now that looks like that's Meltz trying to turn the corner, trying to tightrope that one, but it did go out of bounds. Yes, and a throw-in for OCFC. Daniel Yo throwing it quickly to his keeper, Brandon Gomez. Now here's Josh Davis. For a moment, that was Shelton to Davis, looking for Daniel Yo. Steven Lamberta got a touch on that one. Flores trying to keep it in play. Instead, now a throw-in for Temecula. Juan Verde has been busy on the left side this entire night. Verde looking for someone to make a run. Looking for Lamberta. It's a header there from Lamberta to Teague Anderson. Anderson gets it to Lopez. Flores for a moment almost had it. Now Tarek Nazal with a nice chip. He was looking for Steven Lamberta as well. And Alexander sends it out to the side. I think he was looking for Daniel Yo. Now this one will be a throw-in for Temecula. Juan Verde working overtime the way this game's been going with all the throw-ins. Looks like he's going to be wanting to launch this one into the penalty area. And here it comes. Headed out, not exactly to safety just yet. Sergio Lopez did get his foot on that one, but not very much. Gomez sends it out. He's looking for Dakota Collins. Collins able to bring that one down nicely to Flores. Now back to Collins. Still Collins. He's got now Alexander. A quick one touch to Shelton. Now to Ferreira. And Joey Chiochetto making a nice stop there. Will be a throw-in for OCFC. Ferreira. Got that back to Shelton. And Reese Alexander feeling the contact there. That'll be a free kick for OCFC. And Steven Lamberta of Temecula did not agree with that call. But either way, it is a free kick for OCFC. And Montez quickly looking for Shelton. Looks like it went underneath his foot. Not sure if it was Shelton or Ten Bosch. But either way, that could have been a good chance for OCFC. And here's Chamberlain, and that was Ten Bosch. Now going off the head or shoulder of Shelton. Now here's Meltz. Playing it back to Verde. Now to Lopez. Lopez looking for his options. He's got Verde again. Now Meltz. Still Meltz. Second half sub. He plays a nice ball, switching the field to the other side. And here's the cross. Going across the penalty area. And that, yes, will be a throw-in for OCFC. It did not deflect off anyone. Coming up on about 20 minutes remaining in this match. Now off the quick throw-in. Daniel Yo getting it to Brandon Gomez. And Juan Verde coming out to get his head on that one. It'll be another throw-in for OCFC. And that's Adam Meltz, number 23, who's been getting involved in a lot of the action so far since he's come on for Andrew Hernandez. Here's Daniel Yo, the right back, to take the throw-in. Yo looking for someone on his team to make a run. Looking for the head of Montez. Looks like it should have been given away to Temecula, but instead now Reese Alexander has it. And his pass, though, deflected nicely by Tarek Nazal. And he gets it to Sergio Lopez. And back the other way, here come Temecula. Here's Chiochetto. Now a long ball sent deep. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. Goes right to Brandon Gomez. Now here's here's Shelton. Now to Collins. Nice one-touch ball there to Flores. Flores. He's got Shelton. Now here's Ferreira. Still Ferreira. He's being pressured there by Chiochetto. Ferreira trying to cross it. Went off the leg of Chiochetto. That'll be a corner kick for OCFC. For a moment, it looks like the referee's, I'm not sure if he's looking towards the fourth official, but I'm pretty sure he's not looking towards the fourth official to see if that should have been a corner kick or not. But either way, here comes a corner for OCFC. Maybe a chance here. Belmonte trying to get his head on that one. Shelton trying to keep it in. Sent out of bounds really quickly by Verde, and that'll be another throw-in for OCFC here. And yes, it's going to be taken by Cody Shelton. Everyone knows how dangerous his throw-ins can be. Let's see how dangerous he could be throwing it against the wind. And here it comes. Going towards Josh Davis. Headed out momentarily. Here's Kevin Belmonte. Trying to switch it up to the other side of the field. Now here's Ten Bosch. Able to regain possession. He gets it back to Kevin Belmonte. Belmonte had a goal last week against Oxnard. Now here's Shelton. Now to Collins. Collins may not have a lot of room over there, but he is kind of creating some room, faking the cross, now crossing it with his left, gets to the other side of the field, a header by Ten Bosch. Goes right to Chamberlain. So if you could say maybe it might have been half a chance at best there, but OCFC is continuing to put on the pressure. Now here's Flores trying to keep possession. Lamberta had his pass deflected really quickly, and it does get to Meltz. And now finally does go out of bounds as Sergio Lopez was unable to retain possession. And a throw in here for OCFC. Now here's Shelton. He's got Montez. Collins. Collins having a little trouble there. He tried to get past Lopez. Was unable to. Daniel Yo keeps possession. Gets it to Armando Flores. Back to Daniel Yo. Yo looking for Montez. Montez with a really nice chip in front. And here is a chance here for Collins in front. Can he shoot? It's deflected. What a save on the ground. Chamberlain able to corral that one. But wow, it really was the sliding save from right back Emilio Bonell, who stopped a sure go-ahead goal. And what a go-ahead goal that would have been from the local guy, Dakota Collins. Wow, and right now, if you're OCFC, you're just wondering, how did they not take the lead? Josh Davis there feeling the contact. Armando Flores trying to take it up the field, and it goes off of Emilio. It looks like it went off of Sergio Lopez, and it will be a throw-in for OCFC. It looks like the Temecula players are not too thrilled with that call, but no comment right here. Now off the throw-in, here's Montez. He had Collins for a moment. Collins tried to get it back to him, but as has been the case this entire night, it has not been easy to find a lot of space. Now a throw-in here for Temecula. And here's Juan Verde. We are in the 71st minute of the match. It is still 1-1, Temecula and OCFC. Temecula's goal was scored by Andrew Hernandez in the 4th minute of play. And OCFC tied it up late in the first half in about the 41st minute through Jose Montes de Oca. Now here's Verde sending it up the field. This could be trouble here, but Brandon Gomez able to get that one. Clears it. He's got Reese Alexander. Alexander now down the left side. He's having some trouble. You know, and Reese Alexander has been creating trouble for Temecula. I think that's probably the 3rd foul he's drawn, and that's another free kick for OCFC. It looks like the referee wants to have a chat with someone from Temecula. Is he ready to get another Temecula player in the book? It appears as if that's what he is doing. And that is a yellow card, I believe, to the right back, Emilio Bonell. I don't think he'll be too bothered getting a yellow card after that amazing stop he just made to keep this game 1-1. That should be a yellow card now in the 74th minute of play for Emilio Bonell. And a free kick here for OCFC. Can they find that go-ahead goal? Possibly through the tall substitute, number 18, Reese Alexander. That one goes off the head of Bonell. Was looking for Alexander. Did not go very high. But OCFC now maybe with another opportunity here. Flores trying to turn it. Tarek Nizal getting involved in that one. What a nice slide tackle from Armando Flores and a quick fake. Oh, it looks like he had a really good run going there. But there will be a throw in here for OCFC. And it looks like we are having another substitution from Temecula. Maybe fatigue is becoming a factor here late in the game. And Austin Levins will definitely want to use the depth that he has available on his bench. And it looks like Tarek Nizal will be coming out. So a good performance today from the midfielder, Tarek Nizal, who's been playing a defensive midfielder position. And let's see, coming in now, first we are going to have a throw in. And coming in, Justin Picot, number 17 for Temecula. Now a throw in here for OCFC. Can Cody Shelton get something going here? But we will have now another substitution, this time for OCFC. And Armando Flores will be leaving the field. And coming on, Nathan Yepes, who actually was fouled last week in the penalty area against Oxnard, which led to a penalty kick goal. One of the two penalty kick goals from Collins. Now here's a long throw, headed high in the air, but it goes right to Chamberlain. Chamberlain throwing it out quickly. He was looking for Chiochetto, and instead it plays it too far. Well, not that he played it too far, it just went too far. Instead, a throw in here for Ferreira. Now here's Ten Bosch with a nice move down the left side. Now here's a chance here for Yepes. Is he going to shoot? He does, but it goes right to Chamberlain. He teed off on that one, but good positioning from Chamberlain of Temecula. We remain 1-1. Clear down the field, now off the head of Davis. It goes right to Lamberta, but now Lamberta's attempted pass goes right to Belmonte. Now here's Shelton trying to send it down the field, and a nice play there from the left back, Juan Verde. You know, these Temecula players really been jumping in front of a lot of these crosses, sacrificing their bodies. They play a physical style, but it works. And of course, they had a 1-1 tie last week away from home against Riverside. So obviously they're fired up here at home. And Daniel Yo doing a good job keeping that one in play. Is he going to be able to cross it? It does find its way to Dakota Collins. Collins now with the cross, sent the other way to Ten Bosch. Now his header went towards Yepes, but now here's Reese Alexander, who shoots. Oh, and saved by Chamberlain, pushed over the bar, and that'll be a corner kick for OCFC. Now, can they find that go-ahead goal? They're bringing the pressure. You could just feel it, that they want that so badly. And here comes a corner kick. Will be taken by Jose Montes de Oca. He has the goal on the night, two goals on the season. And that one headed out by the tall center back, Oliver Nelson. Another corner kick for OCFC. The Temecula fans continuing to make noise. And here's Montes Oca's corner. Referee has his flag up. I think he's signaling that the ball went out of bounds first. And Montes does not agree with it, but nonetheless, it is a goal kick for Temecula. Can't say much here involving that discussion, but I'll just leave it at that. We are in the 77th minute of the match. It's still 1-1. Brandon Gomez, not taking any chances, comes far out just to head that one to safety. And Sergio Lopez whistled for the foul there on Daniel Ten Bosch. That'll be a free kick for OCFC. The Temecula bench not really agreeing with that one. Instead, Brandon Lopez will come all the way out to take this free kick, and it looks like we're having another substitution. And it looks like Guilherme, the Brazilian striker, will be coming on for the goal scorer, Jose Montes de Oca. And here comes another tall player for OCFC. Can they find a way to win a ball in the air and hope maybe get that game-winning goal? Now a long one there. Looks like Bunnell using Daniel Ten Bosch's leverage. No CFC fans wanted a whistle there. No whistle from the refs. We play on. Now here's Bunnell. Bunnell was about to throw it in, but seems like there's some kind of confusion on the sidelines, maybe involving a substitution. You got both benches up on their feet, not happy about something. Hard for me to decide what it could be about from here. But either way, I don't think it's really involving, who the throw-in should go to. And this will probably add some stoppage time. And it believes it looks like a red card has been issued. Not really sure. It appears like it might have been given to one of the players on the bench for OCFC. Yes, it looks like it was given to Jose Montes de Oca. The Temecula fans enjoying that. But the game remains 1-1. And before anything gets any worse, I think just the player, Montes de Oca needs to get to the locker room and just forget about this. And since it's on Jose Montes de Oca, well, he's already been subbed out. So fortunately for OCFC, they will not be reduced to playing with 10 men for the remainder of the match. And it looks like the official is down there trying to get things settled between the two benches. And this has to add some stoppage time. Now, you got to assume at least 2 extra minutes of stoppage time will be added here. And Emilio Bonell just waiting for play to resume so he could take the throw-in. And we still continue to await and it looks like we might finally be ready to resume play. Like I was saying, you got to assume this will add some stoppage time minutes. We're in the 82nd minute of play. And finally, here comes a throw-in from Bonell. Off the head of Alexander. Now, off the chest of Yepes. Finds its way all the way back to Brandon Gomez. It looks like Teague Anderson wasn't happy with some contact there. Now off the head of Ryan Brent. Now here's Lamberta. He was looking for Adam Meltz. And Ferreira sends it up the field looking for Guilherme Bertoldo. Now Lopez trying to get it back. But now here's Alexander with 2 quick touches. He's got Daniel Tenbosch. Now he sends it up the field. Looks like he's got Dakota Collins. He's onside. And what a save made by Ben Chamberlain. What a save that was. The game remains 1-1. The Temecula defenders were looking for that flag to go up, but Dakota Collins was onside. Now, you're probably wondering, if you're OCFC, they're probably asking themselves, what do we have to do to find that go-ahead goal? I mean, at this point, you might as well just say that go-ahead goal will probably be the winning goal. And here's Tenbosch with the cross. Goes off the head of Nelson. Nelson not too happy with himself because he did not head it out to safety. Instead, it goes out of bounds. It'll be another goal kick for OCFC. The corner kick once again from Daniel Tenbosch. This could be trouble here. Goes to the penalty area. Now here's Belmonte playing it back for Nathan Yepes and Adam Meltz. Last one to get a touch on that one will be a throw-in for OCFC. Now Bertoldo try to settle that one. Instead, gives it away. And goes out of bounds. Bertoldo took that throw. And the OCFC bench is wondering why the whistle was blown if it was a throw-in for OCFC. Now here's Alexander Ferreira with the throw. He's got Nathan Yepes. Nice move there from Yepes. Switches the field. Gets it to Daniel Yo. Yo with the half volley going towards Chamberlain. Chamberlain's got it. It was Bertoldo. It was Guilherme who was trying to get his foot or head on that one. And Chamberlain slices it high up in the air. And afterwards you could hear him being upset with himself there. Now here is Reese Alexander down the left side. Goes out of bounds. It looks like he was not able to keep it in. It will be a throw-in. Now the deep throw. And a nice heads-up play from Kevin Belmonte. He knew that long throw was going towards Teague Anderson, the striker, who has a knack for finding the goal. And a throw-in here for Temecula. Looks like the referee bringing it back, telling Emilio Bonell that he moved up a little too far on that throw. And just a few minutes ago, what a save that was from Chamberlain on Dakota Collins. And wow, Dakota Collins surely would want that one so badly. What a performance it would be for him to score the winning goal here in his hometown. Now a possible run there from Temecula. Now here's Reese Alexander tumbling to the ground. No whistle just yet. Here comes Sergio Lopez, taken away nicely by Alexander. But now here's Joey Chiochetto. A nice back heel there. Hard to say who that one was going to, but it does go back now to OCFC. And that was Emilio Bonell joining in on the action. Now here's Brandon Gomez, sending it high down the field. Goes off the head of Ryan Brent. Now here's Yepes. Now Collins. He's got Yo on the overlap. Still Collins. Now he gets it to Daniel Yo. Yo faking that cross instead. Cuts it back into Collins at the top of the penalty area. Was not able to tee off on that one. Nice defensive play there from Temecula. Now Daniel Yo again. Back to Shelton. Now to Nathan Yepes. Yepes loses that one. Now Josh Davis plays it back to Brandon Gomez. And Steven Lamberta has been having a good game tonight, being all over the midfield. Gomez gets it now to Ferreira. Now to Belmonte. Now to Shelton, playing it deep. He was looking for Collins, but Ryan Brent getting his head on that one. Time is winding down. Oliver Nelson trying to send it up the field, deflected off Bertoldo, but kept in play. Now here's a long ball. This could be trouble here. Here's Teague Anderson, and a nice slide tackle from Josh Davis. What a play by Josh Davis. A huge, huge defensive stop for the center back. And Teague Anderson has those excellent finishing abilities. Instead, it will be a throw-in for Temecula deep in OCFC territory. That definitely could have been trouble, but Josh Davis making the huge play. Now off the head of Ferreira, here comes Daniel Tenbosch. A lot of play, Temecula pushing up a lot of their players. Now Tenbosch, is he able to keep it going? You know, holding on to it a little too long. Now sent down the field. Teague Anderson did not play it. He knew he would have been offside. Now here's Bertoldo. Still Guilherme, the dangerous Brazilian striker. Still Guilherme. He still has it. Deflected out of bounds. Daniel Tenbosch joining in on the action. Same as Alexander Ferreira. And now we will see another substitution. Looks like Joey Chiochetto will be coming off. And Heron Martinez will be coming on for Joey Chiochetto. What a game Chiochetto has had tonight with the assist on the goal scored by Andrew Hernandez. We are getting closer and closer to stoppage time. And just will one of these teams find a winning goal late in this match? And here comes the long throw. Looks like it's flicked by Josh Davis, but headed out nicely by Verde. Now here's Yepes. He was trying to get to Daniel Yo, but it went off of Martinez, who just came on as a substitute. The referee instructing Daniel Yo to back it up a bit to about the 30-yard line. He throws it in to Alexander. Off the head of Alexander, cleared away. Josh Davis will have himself a throw-in for OCFC. Davis playing it back to Gomez. Now to Kevin Belmonte. Switching the field. Here's Alexander Ferreira. He's got space. He sends it down the field. He's got Reese Alexander. Alexander has Oliver Nelson on him. Still Alexander. Is he going to try and cross it? Instead, he plays it back to Nathan Yepes. Now here's Cody Shelton. Good job by Temecula staying compact and getting their defenders behind the ball. Here's Dakota Collins in the corner. He needs to do something with it, and he crosses it. And here's a chance maybe in front for Guilherme. Can he turn it and get a shot? And here's a chance there for Reese Alexander. It's deflected. He did not get... Actually, it was not deflected. He just did not get a lot on that, and instead, it goes wide. What a chance that was for OCFC to get that go-ahead goal. And for some reason, this game is just more and more looking like it's going to be one of those games where it's just seems like it's almost impossible to find that go-ahead winning goal. Now, it looks like we have an injured player on the field. Maybe some cramping up late in the game, especially with the temperature here. We are in the 90th minute, and we're actually now just entering stoppage time. I don't believe there's been any indication yet, but Oliver Nelson has stepped out of bounds, so momentarily.
Number 15, Isaias Cruz.
But Isaias Cruz, another center back, will be coming in for Oliver Nelson. But there is yet to be the posting of how much stoppage time there will be remaining in this match. Here's Chamberlain with the goal kick. Goes off the head of Shelton. Looks like it might have gone last off of Bonnell, but no, instead it will be a throw-in for Temecula. Looking for Teague Anderson, goes off the head of Belmonte. Back the other way, here come Temecula. Maybe a chance here. A shot goes just wide. Wow, how that was dangerously close. Brandon Gomez had a dive for that one. Teague Anderson came so close to scoring possibly the winning goal. And I do not think stoppage time has been announced. So it's more so keeping the fans in suspense here. Josh Davis, the aggressive center back, getting his head on that one. Looks like Teague Anderson was whistled for the foul there. It'll be a free kick for OCFC. And looks like Brandon Gomez will be taking this one from just inside his own half. And OCFC badly wanting that go-ahead goal. Can they find it? They have come close so many times. And here it comes from Gomez. Maybe a flick header possibly from Alexander. But now a header here from Guilherme. It is cleared out, and Temecula pushing their numbers forward. And here comes Teague Anderson. He was able to get past Kevin Belmonte. But Kevin Belmonte, excellent recovery there and sent up the field. Now, maybe a chance here for Yepes. Some contact from behind. He has won a free kick. And he is not happy with what is going on between him and Justin Picot, who's also come on in the second half. And it will be a free kick. It is not a throw-in. This will be another free kick for OCFC. And Daniel Ten Bosch wants this one. Now, where is this one going to be placed? There's going to be a lot of shirt pulling and shoving going on in that penalty area. Both teams want this game badly. Now, here's Ten Bosch with the free kick. Now, looks like that could be some trouble. It was headed for a moment, flicked on, but actually last went off of the Temecula defenders. Looks like that was Emilio Bonnell who got his head on it. Now a corner kick for OCFC. And we just don't know how much time is left because the stoppage time was not posted. Now here comes the corner. And it looks like Chamberlain got his hand on that one. What a second half he's had. And here's an opportunity maybe for Temecula on the counterattack. Adam Meltz unable to keep it in bounds. And it looks like it's a throw-in for Temecula. And it looks like he was the last one. Looks like Meltz was the last one to touch it. And of course, throw-in for Juan Verde. Now here's Sergio Lopez. Reese Alexander coming back to make the stop there. Collins sends it down the field. He's looking for Guilherme. Can he turn the corner? And instead, Chamberlain coming way off his line to clear that one. And Chamberlain determined to keep this game tied at 1. Now, my guessing instinct now is that maybe there is less than a minute left in this game, and here's a long throw-in from Shelton. Headed away, and looks like the referee's looking at his watch. Is he ready to blow the whistle? Daniel Yo with a long one. Into the penalty area. Maybe that's Ten Bosch. Here's the cross. Possibly a header. And that is it. The final score is 1-1. What a battle this was. Your classic physical match here between Temecula and OCFC. Both goals scored in the first half. I'm sure a lot of fans here were expecting more in the second half. But instead, some opportunities for OCFC to take the lead. But they just were not able to find that game-winning goal. There was a time when Dakota Collins had an excellent chance one-on-one with Chamberlain, and Chamberlain came up with a big save. Reese Alexander at one time fanned on a shot in the penalty area that went wide. But overall, OCFC did not start off very well, and earlier in the first half, Temecula was the better team, but from then on, OCFC did put in a good performance. They did everything they could. The only problem was they were just unable to find that second goal. Surely Paul Caligiuri and Orange County FC cannot be too thrilled. They came here really wanting that victory, and instead we'll go home with a 1-1 draw, and we'll have to rethink tactics. As for Temecula, 2 1-1 draws to start the season. But from the standpoint of OCFC, you know, you just really got to start saying just that's where was that second goal? You know, the guys played well. They had an excellent effort in the second half. They definitely were the better team in the second half, but that second goal just didn't come. So the crowd here, the Temecula supporters, happy with the result. And I think this is a result they can be happy with, because there were definitely opportunities for OCFC to win the game. And everyone, really glad you're able to join us here for this first ever live streaming event of OCFC Npsl soccer action, brought to you by George Langevin Productions and Relic. A really tough game tonight. It was a battle, and with the way the weather was, came as no surprise that it was difficult for either team to find that second goal. And as for OCFC, next they'll be coming home to play Albion Soccer Club of San Diego. That'll be on Sunday, April 1st at Championship Soccer Stadium. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight for Npsl Soccer Action. I'm Art Iftikhari. The final score here at Chaparral High School in Temecula, California. Temecula 1, Orange County FC 1. We'll see you next time. Hello, everybody. Here I am with Cody Shelton. And Cody, you guys fell behind early. What was the biggest problem to start the game?
I think the pressure applied by Temecula early on in the game caught us a little bit off guard. Had a couple of guys show up late, so lineup got shifted around a little bit, so kind of piecing together things, so threw us off a little to start.
You guys found a way to score that goal late in the first half to tie it up 1-1. Did you guys feel like you had all the momentum going into the second half?
Absolutely. Honestly, I think we all thought that we were going to get 4 or 5 in the second half, and Temecula did a good job sticking to their game plan. They sat in defensively, countered out really well, so just unfortunate for us today we couldn't put away more opportunities in the second half.
And for this game, is this your perfect definition of just frustration?
Absolutely. Couldn't be more frustrated right now, but again, it's soccer. You know, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you tie games that you shouldn't either, but you just got to move forward onto the next game for next week now.
And going into the next game, do you feel there's a lot of things the team needs to improve on, or is it just get past this game and just get through a good week of practice?
Just get past this week and the good week of practice over this game. Guys just need to clear their head, go on, refocus now. Albion's coming up. It's going to be another tough challenge, so I think we'll be fine moving forward for season, though.
Cody, good job tonight, and good luck next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm Art Iftikhari here in the OCFC locker room, and I'm with Reese Alexander. Reese, this was your debut appearance for OCFC in the Npsl. How do you feel about your performance tonight against Temecula?
Definitely could have done better. Came on for the second half to make an impact. Did so a little bit, but had a couple of chances which I didn't convert. So looking like that, could have done better. But overall, happy to be here and looking forward. I think we're going to be okay.
And, you know, it's obviously not easy to go back to some of the memories, but you got to go back to the game and look at the film and talk about things everyone could work on. You had a really good chance, and it just seems like you didn't get too much on it. I mean, what was the feeling right after that? Was it just you bad luck, or is it just something you know that next time you're going to finish that one with no problem?
It's never luck. You got to take responsibility for missing chances, missing passes, stuff like that. So yeah, I hit my standing foot, ball went wide. You got to be grown, move on, try and get the next one. So that's what I'm going to do.
And early on, you guys fell behind 1-0. Then you guys tied the game. Things were looking good in the second half. I mean, in your opinion, was OCFC really the much better team in the second half?
Yeah, if we play to our potential, I think we're a lot better than them. We played a little bit better than them, but obviously, evidently not enough to win the game. So that's really what matters to us. If we won 2-1 scruffily, we wouldn't care. But playing well and not winning is half the problem. So we need to look at that and come back stronger.
All right, well, it was a 1-1 draw. You guys got many more games left in this season. What's your mindset moving forward?
We got to be positive. Obviously, the boys feel down, rightfully so. Dropping 2 points here wasn't the plan, of course. But moving forward, we got to be positive. Come to training and work hard and make sure we fix the problems we saw today. So I think that's it.
All right, Reese, thank you for your time, and good luck next week against Albion.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's it from Temecula here at Chaparral High School. Final score, Temecula 1, OCFC 1. We'll see you next week at Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine, California, when OCFC hosts Albion Soccer Club.